We are live.
Hello, everybody. How's everybody doing?
Good.
Today, your mic is off. I guess you're moving around a lot, so that's fine. Not a big deal. So this is 11/25 of HVRE 2018. We have been doing this for almost a year now. It's incredible. So we're gonna go through and talk about what happened this week, last week, and what's gonna happen the next week. I suspect that some things happened, but not a lot because of the holidays, stuff like that. So whatever happened, we all appreciate what y'all did. So as a general project, like I always say, anything needs to be looked into towards the end of the project. Uh, we're there's little things here and there possibly, but I think we're figuring it out. The design that we discussed last week was the QA issues that we had and everything. I remember mentioning them, and we had this long, big discussion about many pieces of the design that I can't bring to mind right now. So I'm gonna have to go back and check it out and stuff like that and see if there's anything that needs to be double checked or looked into that affects this right here. So we'll take a look at that. So let me see. Shay, what'd you do?
I added new treats into the game. There's pretty much just like the basic cable and the tuna cable are the only things in there. So I added the rest of the treats in there. And I finished upgrading the AR stuff to use newer, like AR core and everything.
Right.
And I added all the music and I made it like randomly switch after a while.
That's cool.
And that's it. I still haven't really gotten I want to get all the other sounds in there also. I haven't really gotten that yet.
So you flew to this weekend, right?
Yeah, I was like Tuesday through Saturday, I was in California.
Did you get to think about any of the balancing stuff? You said you might want to sit on the plane with a pen and pencil and look at that.
I was thinking I wanted to do that while flying, but then I was just tired.
Gotcha.
I woke up too early both times I flew.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know. Would you also be interested in doing that, or
me?
Yeah.
I mean, I can look at it. I'm not sure exactly what you were wanting to do.
Oh, just like sort of write out like sort of timing of when, like how long we want it to take to get cats, and then how often should you get rewards, and I don't know.
So
I can take a look at it. It just sounded like you wanted to. So if you wanted to do it, I didn't want to take it away from you. But if it's something that you're kind of overwhelmed with, then yeah, I can take a look at it.
I mean, I didn't know if it'd be something you'd be interested in. So you had sort of ideas of how you want the.
Yeah, but I also was like willing to kind of not worry about that, and if there were people in the group that wanted experience doing that. My goal this year was sort of to step back and let other people kind of get experience and stuff.
Right.
So
I can do it.
Does that include how long it takes for the cats to upgrade in their moods?
Yeah.
Yes.
That'd be part of
right now. Real fast up to
the.
I saw that too.
So if you do one thing that they like with them, then their mood will go up one level. Yeah. Always. So like they go eat food that they like once, then their mood will go up one. Or you play with them, or if they play with a toy once that they like, then their mood will go up one.
Yeah. So maybe they'd have to do that. Wait, didn't we talk about this a little bit? They'd have to do that process for a while.
Yeah, it'd be a little, all of it's sped up right now, partly for testing. It makes it easy if like just immediately see their mood go up and stuff.
Right.
For when I'm testing things. And also just never sat down and sort of figured out what are actual good values for those things.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. What needs so I felt like also so what I felt like was that since Shay, you had been developing and doing the development part of that side, that you know how those systems interact, how the systems work better than all of us. And so based upon your understanding, you will be able to be the best person to figure out exactly how everything should come out. Um, Unless you decided to, like you said before, like give Shiloh the information on exactly like what happens based upon this happening, this happening, this happening, and also what should be happening here at this time or how many and everything as well. It seemed always felt like it could be given to you because of the fact that you knew how all these things were set up and you had a better understanding of it, and so it might be easier and quicker to leave it to you.
Yeah, that's why I said I would do it.
Right.
I feel like I sort of had the best understanding of the system a little bit. But
Yes, exactly.
Well, if you get overwhelmed, let me know and I'll help you out with it as much as I can.
I think it's okay.
You think it's okay?
Yeah. It shouldn't take me that long to really. Again, it might not be. My initial attempt at it might not be that good, but that means you sort of almost have to actually like play it a bit and sort of say like, does this feel good? But
yeah, there's a sweet spot, and it usually takes some massaging.
Yeah.
It's hard. There's sort of a number of things that are sort of interconnected and stuff, and slightly complex. Like the timing of receiving rewards from the cats and stuff gets it's a little bit hard to sort of I don't know. It's a little bit hard to get that stuff right.
Yeah. Don't get overwhelmed. Like I said, we'll work on it together if you need it.
Yeah.
And sometimes I know it's more trouble to have too many cooks in the kitchen. So
yeah,
like
I mean with some of that stuff, like it can be quicker to for just me to just do it.
Yeah.
Right.
Then for us to like all discuss what it should be.
Yeah.
It's good we've sort of discussed a little bit of high level stuff like what we want the feel of the game to be.
Yeah. Well, and give it a shot and we can test it out, and if we need adjusting, which we most likely will, you understand that, and we'll just adjust it as we go.
Yep. All right. Sounds good. Art department. Thank you, Shay, for what you've been doing and everything. And welcome back. Also, art department, what's going on with y'all?
Yeah, so David is going to try to get some progress on the animations tonight.
Mm-hmm.
On the previous call, you were talking about like he's been working on the standing and being pet animation, but supposedly he wants to, I guess, revise that and as well as make some of the other animations his priority, like you mentioned, the walking, the play, but that's in the to do.
Right. Because what happened was that we had a situation about we need those like as soon as possible. So we were like decided to have him focus just on the ones that are necessary for a few of the things to work, which is like walking, eating, and all that fun stuff. So that's why I just suggested he just focus on that for the time being. And like I said, hopefully he can try to get it done tonight and stuff like that. And it should be okay. I'm not too worried about it. So yeah.
Yep. Okay, so there's that, and
we can get drafts from him if he has something that works okay for each one, and then wants to continue refining them as we go. We can. Is that true, Shay? Can we replace it?
I think. Yeah. And I think we sort of said that last week that he should prioritize getting like something done for the play and the eat rather than continuing to work on the pet stuff, being pet too much. Just get some version of everything in there quicker.
Yeah. And it doesn't have to be perfect right now. Just sort of get the point across.
Basically, if there's not something for every animation, then like the cat doesn't go in the game, and we still have the old cat basically.
Yeah.
That's in there now.
Yeah, we gotta get those done. I was a little unclear if he was going to continue working on the one he's working on, or he's just gonna put that on hold and work on the ones.
Yeah, I don't know if he quite. I don't know. He sounded like last week. He sounded like he wanted to work on them more, but we tried to tell them. I thought that he shouldn't until he does the other ones.
Okay, I'll make a note of that. Or page. Greg just commented about sound. He needs feedback.
Okay.
Besides that, I tried a few more colors with the final design for the logo, so we should solidify that so I can do the final larger version.
I think a couple of people said 5, and I liked 5 also.
Yeah.
You good with that, Shiloh?
Yeah. That was the last one, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one was my favorite too.
All right, cool. Do we want a version without the white outline background and one with, or just do with?
I like the white background, but
I think it depends on what it goes on.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, if it has a white background behind that background, it doesn't even matter if it's white or not. If it's on a light color, I don't know. It's maybe not necessary, but
yeah, if it is on a light color, maybe we could just try another color for the outline that works with it. But I'll leave it like white for now.
Okay.
Awesome. Yeah, I think that works.
True.
Cool.
Good job.
Yeah. Yes. Good job. Definitely.
And you too, Shay. I didn't say good job to you, but good job, man, getting all that stuff done.
Yeah, and the book looks awesome.
Yeah.
Yep.
Still want to texture the book, but yeah.
We'll figure it out in time. All right. So thank you. Thank you, Zach. Oh, I will add that today I'm gonna focus on this dragon kitty and everything. I'm gonna try to work on that and see how far I can get with that is all. Actually that's gonna be for this week. I'm sorry. It's down there for this week. My bad.
Do you want to just model, and do you want to do the texture painting, or do you want me to do the texture painting?
I want you to do the texture painting. I'm just gonna model and then you can just give me the material, give me the texture and stuff like that. We'll paste it on there like we've been doing for the rest of them.
I had one question also. Would Zach be? I don't know how big a priority is, but Zach, would you want to paint a texture for the turkey leg? Right now it's just well, first of all, Jared didn't model a turkey leg, so I took the raw turkey or raw chicken, whatever it is, and I made just a solid color. I didn't know how much we wanted a texture on that.
Oh wait, we don't have. We need a cooked version, you mean?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
There's the raw one, which is one of the ingredients for making a turkey leg, but then there's a cooked turkey leg is one of the treats.
Oh right, okay.
And Jared never made a cooked turkey leg. I took the raw one and just made it one solid color and made it more of a brown color.
Are there any UVs I can paint, or should I?
Yeah, I could get you a sort of UV map of it.
Yeah, I can put that on my list.
Photoshop also has 3D painting. I don't know if you've looked into that yet. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's how I painted one of the cat
cool.
textures.
Yeah,
Jared.
I can get you the whole FBX if you want. Do you want would you want just the FBX, or would you want a UV map that has like the image of the UVs, or?
I can't remember what was the file name for Jared's. I think they were FPX, right?
Yeah, that's like the model.
Yeah,
that's the 3D model.
So that's fine, and I'll let you know if it's not.
Okay.
Why would he need the FBX file for?
If he wants to actually.
You can paint that in Photoshop.
Oh, yeah.
You
can?
You actually paint 3D models in Photoshop.
Wow.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
I didn't know you could do that in Photoshop. I know there's other software that like Substance and stuff that lets you do that also.
That's pretty neat.
Photoshop's pretty nice. It works pretty well.
It's a little touchy and sometimes slow with big files.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
all files, so.
The 3D stuff's all 3D stuff's a little tricky on. So you're on a 2D screen and everything, but it's also if it's not normal mapped or if it's not UV mapped nicely, it can be bad.
Yeah, the mapping I think does have some effect on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, the cat textures were tricky because the UVs were very unclean.
There's seams in places, like with the stuff like the cat. There's seams in places. So it gets tricky, like sort of, I don't know.
It makes sense. Yeah, because the fact is that when he used that tool in creating all those models, they're not going to be really clean and stuff like that. They're not going to be complete. It's going to be holes in the meshes and stuff like that as well, which is why we could have. Which is why I really wanted to hopefully do some retopologizing on some things, but we just do the best we can for the time.
I thought he did. I don't know.
I don't think so.
Did he?
Well, like if you look at the UVs, they're all tiny pieces. It had to be on the cats directly.
Oh, I get what you're saying. I'm sorry.
Yeah, and that's how he painted them.
Gotcha. There's like
he used were they like I noticed the s'mores. They're like auto-generated UVs that are in a lot of pieces. He used something to like yeah.
I haven't seen those. I haven't seen those.
Yeah, I know I looked at the s'mores, and there's just a ton of. They're just broken into like a ton of little pieces that, if you look at it, doesn't really make any sense. I would not try to like paint something like that. Looking
no way.
But I know like stuff like Medium has where you can paint in 3D. And then it just like automatically generates those textures.
Just makes post-processing difficult. Like when you're trying to.
Yeah, depends what you call post-processing. You can do like full effects, like do effect on full image, but can't really touch up specific areas very easily.
Nope.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we'll do what we can. Do do what you can, Zach, on the turkey leg when you have time, and then we can just go from there. Like I said, yeah, I'll So we'll go from there. I think we'll figure it out. It should be all right. Just gotta make things that we already have make it look like things we need real quickly, and that should be fine. Was there anything else, Zach, you need to talk about?
That's all. That's what we've done this week.
Coolly. All right. So sound department. Well, thank you again for our team. Sound department. The new sounds created by Greg for a book opening and closing, the grabbing. It wasn't loud enough, but he reposted something to like a few minutes ago. So I'm gonna look into that later. But the falling on stand and the movement of the items of the book.
Book grabbing sound is still not very loud.
Right.
I'm not sure we need a book grabbing sound though. I don't know.
Well, it was kind of like if you grabbed it and so when it comes back to the book stand, it's like a whoosh, you actually know it's actually going there. That was a goal of that sound effect.
That's not at all. Wait, you said grabbing, so it should be when you grab the book.
Oh, my apologies. Maybe we're thinking about two different things, two different ways of interacting. Okay.
Because you can like grab the book, like you tap on the book and it comes into your in your hand.
That is grabbing. Yeah.
That's why it would be called grabbing.
Mm-hmm. I see. I'm sorry.
So
okay. How about this?
Also, I had a question. I forget where you said you had a swoosh sound. What did you say you wanted that for?
If we ever get the book stand working, like the idea of the book coming back to the book stand.
Okay.
Yeah, like
because there's another sound you put in there called swoosh or something like that.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh, you swoosh. Yeah. I see it right there. Okay, cool.
And that one's playing loud.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll have to listen to that. And then the grabbing book too, which is grabbing the book and stuff like that. Okay.
And grabbing the book a lot of times, we talked about. We were just talking about this today. If the book's far enough away, maybe the book would already be closed. A lot of times when you grab the book, it will play the book close sound already.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know if we really need more sound there.
Well, the intention is to it's actually something. My intention is to make sure that we are bringing attention to the fact that things are happening with the book and all that fun stuff and everything. So that was my idea of getting the whoosh and getting all of the pieces. And so now you're talking about the book. We talked about this morning. Like if you get farther away from the book, it closes, and then you grab the book and then it opens and comes back to you and stuff like that. So
yeah, it's like most of the time, if the book is staying there open,
mm-hmm.
and if you grab it, it'll play the book close. It'll close, and so it'll play the book close sound.
Okay.
And so I don't know if that's the case. I don't know if we need to play another grabbing sound on top of that.
I feel you.
And then when you set down the book, when you place the book, it will play the opening sound. It'll open again.
Okay. Good point. You're right. If you layer them together, I wonder, like Amelia, if you layer them together, I wonder, like, it would be like more realistic if you heard the whoosh and also the thing at the same time. Who just messaged?
I posted the turkey leg.
Okay. I mean, Shay, do you think? Well, I'll leave it up to you, Shay. I think we really want to have like multiple sounds, but if you feel like it's layered, it's not really worth it, then just use the opening and book closing. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, because the thing is that we have so many. When you have so many sounds in real life, they just get layered over and stuff like that. So
it's a tricky thing to even make that sound good.
right.
If you start just playing sounds on top of each other.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean,
I feel you.
Realistically, if you just pick up a book, that doesn't really make much of any noise.
Right.
If I just pick up an object, that can make almost no noise. The main thing I feel like would make a noise is it closing.
Yes.
It's closed while you pick it up.
I agree.
We could do something like, so you do that, and then I don't know, maybe if it's really far away from you, maybe it makes a swoosh noise or something.
That's only if the book stand stuff is enabled, though.
No, well, like I'm saying, maybe if the book's really far away.
Oh yeah.
Like we talked about, if it's so far away that it's already closed.
Yes.
Maybe if it's really far away and you grab it.
Yes.
Then maybe it plays a swoosh sound or something. Also.
Yes.
Bad.
Now I understand. My apologies. Yes. That's good. That's good. All right. See what you can do.
Yeah.
See what you can do if just single sounds and everything based upon the way the interaction is happening works, then go ahead with that.
By the way, can I see the book stand?
There's no book stand. What?
Oh, there's no model.
I didn't model one yet. I
thought we had one from Shiloh that gave us.
There's one Shiloh showed. But I was just gonna model a new one.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
It was like literally like 4 rectangles or 4 boxes.
Yeah, it's very simple, and I wanted to modify it probably. So it's just as easy probably to modify with a starting point of nothing.
To make it like a darker brown color, sort of like wood.
Yeah, wood.
I do have wood textures.
I probably can grab a wood texture from somewhere.
Yeah.
I have like 800 of them. So
yeah.
As long as it doesn't.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
As long as it doesn't have too much detail. Like it.
Yeah, there's a.
We can grab a normal map and everything.
There's a.
As well.
No.
Okay.
I've seen cartoon wood textures out there. I might be able
that I don't have. Yeah.
I might be able to get a free cartoon wood texture even.
Okay. Let's see what we can find. Fully coolly. All right. So move on to marketing. They use design pics and screenshots Saturday, our new logo. I mentioned the new name today. It was like 2:00 in the morning. I mentioned the new name today, and then I also showed something new. I forgot the book, the tabs and everything. So I posted that, and people retweeted it. I got about good couple of retweets and everything here and there and whatnot. So that worked out really cool. So I'm glad it kind of worked out. Yeah. So it's good. All right. So QA testing. Make sure to post the issues in QA cards. I think we have about we have about 5 testers from what I know, based upon when I looked last time, we had about 5 testers, I believe. Do we need to post out there, of course, and say we need more testers? All depends if we can get the iOS and the Android stuff working. And Android. I'm sorry.
Did 5 include a couple iOS people?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, and you probably heard me talking about it earlier. I think I might be able to get the Apple thing working.
Yeah.
I just can't lose my password.
Yeah. We'll tattoo it to something. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does not sound like.
But no. So we'll figure it out and everything. So we have enough. I don't know. The manager a bunch of testers and everything. But I feel like we have maybe we have enough. I don't know. I mean, I quite don't want like 200 testers and whatnot. I would love to have just like a manageable amount, and right now that's a manageable amount.
Yeah,
So yeah,
that's
okay,
fine.
that's fine. Okay, cool. Then I should not be worried, and I'm moving
Well,
on.
yeah,
All right.
just we'll work with what we've got, and then we'll also take it to run Jump Dev Night. And
Yeah, exactly.
but do remind people that it starts December 1st, so we're needing people if they're thinking about signing up to sign up by December 1st, so that we can send them the testing package.
Exactly. All right. That sounds good, Shallow. And also, you said the Apple update pretty much is that you're going to be able to, you get a password and then set up a separate device. I think.
Yeah,
so
I'll let you guys know what I need. If I need anything,
Okay.
I'll put it on the forum.
Fully cool. We'll go from there then. Awesome,
Mm-hmm.
awesome. All right, good getting. All righty. So coming up this week, I'm gonna just take this out. I continue anything that needs to be looked in towards the end of the project, as well. Design. Are we? I think we're settled. We just have to implement it, right, Shay? We just have to implement the book stand when we get a chance. Oh, never mind.
The book stand. Oh, I put no work into the book stand. The book stand needs a model, a bunch of code stuffs, bunch of stuff.
Okay, cool. Never mind.
I don't know. Okay. I'm not sure about the book stand, but
okay, cool.
We'll see.
Okay, we'll see. Okay, fine. All right, but the design pieces that you need necessary were the determining how things work and stuff like that, right? The balancing.
So vague.
I'm sorry, the balancing of.
Sure.
All right. So, all right. Okay. All right. So Shay's gonna work on getting the bill for testers ready and everything. That'd be cool. So what's Art gonna do? A lot.
Yeah, I put a few things down. Let's
yeah.
see. Okay, so first of all, just like
for the book cover. Sorry, you can go.
Oh yeah, I'll get to it. Okay, just the animations for David to do, and I'm gonna just hit him up on here and ask him to hold off on the petting animations and get to the idle, walk, and play, and probably just standing idle first, right? And then maybe after these three, we'll do sitting idle.
Yeah.
Okay, and then see, I put on here Leonard for the model dragon kitty parts.
Mm-hmm.
Once we have those, I can do the texture painting.
Right.
Let's see, I'm gonna create the final Catopia logo. It shouldn't be too much work.
Thank you for getting all those done too.
Huh?
Thank you for getting all those done too. We appreciate it.
Yeah. I'd like to start doing the closed-eyed version, texture versions for the new cats. Mm-hmm. I'm not sure if I have all. I hope I have the files. I can bring Photoshop to do that. Let's see. We're gonna paint for the turkey leg and Shay. Right now it's just concept art, but I can, edit it to make sure it goes on the cover or
so the book cover I think was the way it is in the concept arts, it should be pretty easy for me to grab the cover for the texture. The one thing would maybe if you want to repaint the handle, make it like flat, sort of like you have in the concept art, but flat, so it's not because it's like painted curved and everything.
I'm not sure how I would.
Like if you could just paint like the handle with like it has like dashed line around it and it's a little bit of texture to it.
Yeah.
And also little diamonds. If you could like sort of redo that a little bit and make it so it's sort of like flat, like the handle is sort of laid down. Like you take the whole handle and stretch it out and make it flat. And just sort of repaint it that way.
Just like rectangles.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. I'm wondering if we could add a little bit of flair, like to that purple line around the border of the front cover. If we could make it a different material so it shines.
Oh, like actually in the
the
material in the game.
Sort of like a leather texture, but that
border. I don't know. That gets.
Yes.
I don't know.
Okay.
It'd have to be a sort of a different material there, I think.
Yeah.
I guess one thing is you could do you could almost make a 2D image basically that goes on that's just sort of attached to the book. Like so. I don't know. I wouldn't worry about that this week.
All right.
I'll
just leave it on so don't forget.
Are you okay, Shay?
Yeah, there's a cat attacking my leg.
All right. That's just normal.
Oh.
All right. Okay, so all right, so everybody, so you covered everything, Zach, that you wanted to do?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. All right. Sound. So I'm gonna check to see if we need any more sound for the project. I've been adding to that list that I've been marking them off in Trello. So it should be all right. Shay will decide how to layer the sounds for the book interaction right now, for the time being. So for marketing, continue to use the design pics for Screenshot Saturday, our new logo. And as I work on this Dragon Kitty, I'll take pictures of that so we can use them in the future for Screenshot Saturday. All right, and also for QA, post issues in the card if you see anything that needs to be taken care of. And that also, so testing starts December 1st. And I'm taking this away because this is it's a manageable situation. So it should be good. All righty. So is there anything anybody has any questions about, possibly issues or things they wanted to mention before we decide to close out this week?
I have a few notes.
Okay, go ahead.
1 sec.
You did mention some stuff on the thing or whatnot, so yeah.
What did I mention on there?
You mentioned something about something.
I have other things. We have a crafting sound, right? From previous that we removed.
Yeah. We have. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Shay.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we did, and we even had a particle effect for when we were crafting.
Right.
Right now, there's no effect when we upgrade a tower, and I feel like once we click the button, we need to have that sound.
I was definitely put in at least the button click sound.
Okay.
There's a bunch of buttons in the book that don't have the button click sound. Some do, some don't, I think. That was one of the first thing I was going to do with sound is just put the button click in there for everything.
Yeah.
It might be nice to have like a different sound for some of the stuff like crafting. Maybe there's a different sound that plays when you click the button. There's a number of sounds we have that could work for that, I think. One thing is just we had like 5 different button click sounds that we're using one of them right now. I might sort of throw in a couple of other ones for special ones like crafting and placing items.
Yeah.
I don't know. Do some up the old crafting stuff. I don't really see much sounds for that in the project.
Really? Well, if we,
I think we talked about. I think one time was at one point we talked about making sounds for that and like never really got to it.
Okay.
I remember listening to it.
I remember the animation, the particle system that like helped create stuff. When we had the table and stuff like that, you would make stuff through there, and then it would like be a particle effect, and then it would yeah, there is one, and it's stored somewhere. It might be actually on Trello. All those audio pieces. So like construction, creation audio. Okay, it's not in here, but it sounds like he possibly made this already, but I'll have to look. This was really early, really early in the project.
Who did it? Who created that? Chris created that.
Chris did something, yeah.
Okay.
I can't. So I mean, I can spend I can spend some time looking into it possibly, but well, I'll spend some time looking into it real quickly. I'm in my account, so it should be okay.
Yeah. The reason I brought this up was because we have the tower in the scene.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it would be cool to have the other sounds for the other crafting items, but for the tower specifically would be more important because it's there in the scene, and you see what happens to it when you hit the upgrade button. And like having one of those particle effects I painted before, it's like overlaid, sort of like clouds on the tower, would give you a better idea that you're actually upgrading it.
Yeah.
Actually, correct. Yeah, I see what you're saying.
Besides that, I made a note that maybe we can increase the size of the sword toy. A couple bugs I've witnessed. The cats fell through the floor and didn't come back, so I had to clear the data.
How long ago was that?
It
Was
was
it the
after
newest?
the early November build.
Oh, okay.
And the string, the feather on the string toy kind of bugs out.
Oh yeah, that's awful. It seemed fine in the editor when I first was setting it up, but then when I played it on the phone, it is awful.
Yeah. Okay. I have to apologize. I am not seeing that thing.
So many folders.
I know.
It's definitely, it's like definitely not in the project. So I don't think it was ever in
the project. Okay, then.
What's the name?
I don't know.
Maybe just like a crafting sound. Maybe.
Yeah. Object output creation, crafting creation audio. Here they are.
Yay!
Crafting, craft. Okay, so this is what he did. All right. Like, so he created these or whatnot. So Um,
Oh, John on Trello.
Yeah, they're on Trello right here. It's for Sweden VR. That's what it was. It was for Sweden VR when we started doing it.
They were really good too.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, they actually are pretty good. You guys can't hear because yeah, that's actually really good. To tell you the truth. So that's something that how do you download this stuff? Well, let me do this real quickly. I'm crafting creation audio. I'm putting in ready for game, and so it'll be in there. Is that okay, Shay?
Oh no, I can't.
Sorry.
Can't play it. In the in Trello, I can't play this in.
Oh, you can't click on it and just play it?
It says that they're 0 seconds long and does absolutely nothing when I click play.
Really?
You can try downloading them.
Yeah, just download them. I'll download them and put them in the folder.
Well, if you can do it if you want, but just to keep things sort of organized. But
Okay. Well, that's weird. You can't access that, but we'll figure it out. Was there something else you mentioned, Zach, that you wanted to talk about?
I said, yeah, that's all.
Oh, that's all? Okay. Coolly. Hold on one second.
The FBX file didn't work when I tried to open in Photoshop, so I might need something else, like maybe an OBJ.
Oh wait, what happened?
I might need an OBJ.
OBJ
file.
For what?
The FBX file for the turkey leg didn't.
Really?
I can't open that.
All
Sorry,
right.
I just looked it up. It's OBJ, 3DS, U3D, and KNZ, and DAE files. So OBJ would be the probably next most used.
All right. Let me download it and I'll get you OBJ file.
I'll do it.
Okay, never
I
mind.
have it open and everything already.
Okay, never mind.
I still have it open in Blender.
All right, cool. Jay, take care of it. Okay, coolly.
Sorry, my mistake. I thought it took FBX.
No, you're fine. I didn't even know that was possible to today. Alrighty. So let me see real quickly. All right. Was there anything else need to be discussed before we end for the day?
I think that's it.
And that's it. And we did under an hour. Yay!
Wow, really?
Yeah, it's a 1:53.
Amazing.
Yeah, kind of amazing, right?
Efficiency.
Alrighty. Yeah. Yep. Keeping things simple, keeping things anything else. We're coming down to the end. So, folks, we got a month and a few dollars here and there of time. So we'll make this work and try to fill in what we can and everything, and then get this out. See how people like it and stuff and everything too.
I do. I forgot to mention that since the December 1st date does fall before the next time we'll meet, probably want to have a package, like put together whatever you want to add to the package that we're going to send to these people that are testing.
Yeah.
Do you guys want to have a pre-testing meeting?
Sure.
The night before, maybe, or something.
When is that? Oh, that's Friday.
Let me check my calendar. Hold on.
Let me check my calendar too, because
I don't know.
We can meet Tuesday if you guys prefer Tuesday, and just be ready for the 1st.
I'll be there
early.
Tuesday, hopefully.
Huh?
This Tuesday?
Let's see. Yeah. Is there anything going on this Tuesday?
I'll be there because I missed a few.
Tuesday.
No. Oh, shoot. Tuesday, I'm going to be going to Louisville. I'm sorry. There's a event that I got invited to a while back. Wait a second. Was this, or was that, did that date change? Let me get back to you guys on that, actually. I'm sorry. What's the,
Okay, well, what we really need, and we don't have to have a meeting if we can't coordinate it, but we do need to have ready what we want to put in the package that we're sending to these people. So,
right.
If you can get it ready by Tuesday and just message, that's fine. If you want to get together Thursday, we have game night. So that anybody coming to game night, Zach, you're welcome to come to game night. I know you've been out of town and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I could do that.
I forgot I'm going on that thing on Tuesday. Crap. If we need
those are some options, but just think about anything that we need to put in there, and then get back with us. We'll talk about it on the forum.
Yeah, communication is important.
Yep.
Even if we can't bring it get them together, have a meeting, we can just talk about it real quickly, and
Yep.
It should be fine. All right, cool. Crap, I'm just realizing this stuff. I'm like, I gotta go to Louisville.
So busy.
Yeah, I'm busy. Okay.
So Zach, okay, never mind. I'll ask later.
Okay.
No, I'll ask him later.
All righty, cool. All right, was there anything else before we finish for today?
I think we're good.
All right, cool. Then thank you everybody for all your continued hard work. I really appreciate it. Y'all have a good, it's warmer outside, so have a good day and just try to enjoy the week and get back to the fun of things of work and life. All righty?
Sounds good.
Do it.
All right.
All right, be safe.
Bye, guys.
Have a good one. Bye-bye.
Later. Talk to you later. Bye.